2016, I told you that we're going to invest in building more CHIPS compounds for you, more hospitals for you, so that we can expand the opportunities for more people to be employed. We're building new community day schools, and so I suggested that we're going to substitute the Alawa with student loan scheme. And unfortunately, our opponents said no, they can pay the allowance. And so I know a lot of you voted against us because we said we were substituting with the student loan scheme. But the reality is that we've upgraded most of your institutions to tertiary institutions. And so for equity's sake, we said let's put all our students on student loan. We'll give you the loan, you pay your school fees, and then you only pay when you get a job. If you leave school and you don't have a job, nobody will come and ask you to pay the student loan. But when we employ you and you get a job, then we'll start deducting it bit by bit from your salary, so that it goes back into the student's loan scheme, so that your younger sister who is following you can also get it to be able to pay her fees. That is a more sustainable way. And that's why we said we're going to substitute it so that we'll use the Alawa to build more hospitals, more CHIPS compounds, finish the community day schools, so that when you come out, your posting will be automatic because the classrooms will be there. We need the teachers to go and teach. And so we'll look at it when we come. Posting. We've talked especially for the teachers and nurses. For the teachers, we've said we'll take away licensure exams. So your licensing as teachers will be part of your final year academic work, so that when you come out, you don't have to take another exam to become teachers. And then also, once we introduce the student loan scheme, we will take away the quotas, so that we're able to bring more students into your schools. Right now, because they have reintroduced the allowance, which does not even come, they restrict the number of people who can come into the school because they cannot pay the allowance. But I'll appeal on your behalf. And so I'm talking to President Akufo-Addo and Vice President Baumia that the students that you promised the allowance are sitting here with me in Yendi, and they are asking you to come and pay their allowances. That they haven't received their allowances. Maybe you've forgotten. They said I should remind you that they are waiting for their allowances, so please pay them. Vehicle waivers. The vehicle waivers, we're going to sit with your executives again, your leadership, and then see how we can police it. The vehicle waivers were taken away because some unscrupulous people, instead of buying the vehicle for themselves, they were conniving with car dealers, and then they import the vehicle in their name. But then they take some money from the car dealer, and the car dealer sells the car commercially. And so we're not achieving the purpose for which we were giving the vehicle waiver. So we're going to sit, if we can get a system where any car imported under the vehicle waiver is used exactly by the person it's supposed to benefit, then we'll be able to reintroduce it. We brought the vehicle waiver because sometimes nurses and doctors and others have to be called in the night to go on emergency. You don't expect them to come and stand by the roadside and be looking for Okada or Mahama can do to be able to go to work. And so if we're able to safeguard it so that they don't, that thing that happened where they were selling the cars to car